Hello, my people from Boricuas in Ocala. Going back to the English side of my channel, we have today this random life. And we got this guy we met a long time ago. His name is Juan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too again. Juan, I met you in the Ocala Mall.
Right. Now, was that the Ocala Mall behind the Wawa or the Paddock Mall?
No, the Wawa.
The Wawa. If you guys don't know, 3111 East Silver Spring Boulevard, Ocala, Florida. It used to be a Kmart, and then it was an Ocala Mall, and that's where we met. It's not actually where I created my podcast, but it is my first brick and mortar location where I started doing podcasts out of, which is the whole beginning part. Yeah, that's awesome.
How did we meet there? Do you remember?
Basically, probably you walked by and said, "Hey, do you want to do a podcast?" If not, then there's got to be some other way because I don't know.
No, we never did a podcast together.
I know that, but
I met you through, I don't remember the name of the lady of the mall. She said, "Hey, talk to this guy."
Yeah,
he's our social media guy.
I remember now. Okay, yep, I remember now.
But it was all confusing to me.
Yeah,
I wasn't 100% sure what was my role. Mm-hmm. And what was your role there?
Right.
Which I don't really care about that anymore because
it's not even there anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and all the paintings we did are still there.
Are they?
Yeah. I would like to sneak in, get them out, and
maybe we can figure something out.
I don't know if that's breaking and entering, but
no. We can talk to the right people and get access to stuff. You know, it's not very difficult to be able to go and check it out. That is wild. The art's still in there. And such a great art community. It's very crazy that that's still in there. That art event was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it was great.
So at that time I was hanging out with these people and they were art motivated. I do a little bit of art, you know. I'm not the best. I like to do a lot of art and whatever, paint my fingers and whatever. But she convinced me and she was my best friend. I don't know what happened. She kicked me out of her friend list. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm still hurting because of you. But we did it. We did the art. We bought a trophy. We got a bunch of people from the community involved. I thought it was gonna go into something bigger. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I didn't see you again.
Yeah. Would you like that story?
Sure.
Some of you guys know this story. Some of you guys might not. So, we're not gonna drop any names, but the owner of the Ocala Mall, I did her social media for a little bit in trade for a little 10 by 10 little studio where I can do my podcast.
So you were like the actual social media guy?
No. I was just there to help create content for her to be able to give to you, and then you guys do your own thing. And
Okay.
so I'm like, I talked to a lot of the vendors, and a lot of the vendors are like, "Oh man, we have such a large parking lot. We should create like an event here." And I'm like, "That's great. I'll put it all together, and I'll talk to so-and-so lady, and we'll get this thing taken care of." Cool beans. We're doing it. I got a food truck. I got vendors. I got a band. I got a car show. I got a bunch of things going on. And I give her all the information. She's like, "Yeah, let's do it." So cool. I then go to tell her, "Hey, we need to print out these flyers and pass them out." And she goes, "I'm cutting your contract. We are done. I don't want to see your face anymore. You're not allowed back into this building." Jesus, what did I do? Yeah. Whose feet did I step on? Like, what did I do? So I'm like, okay, whatever. Dirt off my back, dirt off my shoulder. I'm just going to keep on moving. You know, I didn't start at the mall. I'm not going to end at the mall. So I go on. Very next day, I look on social media. Guess whose flyer is posted? My flyer. But her daughter's name was posted over my phone number for like details. Contact Juan Gonzalez with my phone number. She just kept my flyer, kept everything going on, still doing the event, but just put her daughter's name there.
With your people?
With all those things I set up. I haven't started a team of This Random Life yet. It was just me. Okay. So it's like vendors, food trucks, a bunch of people. This is my very first event I've ever created in Ocala. So it was exciting, but she takes it and just thinks because I did all the basic steps beforehand, the event's going to be like miraculously perfect. Apparently nobody showed up. Nobody knew what time the things were going to do. The car people didn't show up because they didn't know who to talk to. There was nobody to really like communicate with. I guess that was your job, but like you said, it was a very, well, I mean, you're like social media. They had no one to contact you in social media, but that's not your fault. The problem is that she didn't communicate with anyone ever, even the people to make the thing successful.
Yeah.
Do you know why that place failed?
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Them.
Correct. That is the right answer. They actually didn't spend the money the correct way, and they really ruined that building by putting that wall up with the AC. It just stops air from getting to the second half of the building. I don't know why you put a wall in the middle of your store when the AC unit's on one side. That just doesn't work out. So many businesses have failed from that, and so many vendors had to like start all over. It was so sad. It was so sad.
Well, I just want to clarify this. I wasn't their social media guy.
No.
But I came like a week after that happened, and all the vendors will come to me complaining, and they were like, "Are you the new Juan?" I was like, "No,
are you the new Juan?
I'm not Juan. I'm Victor."
Yeah.
And then they were expressing their concerns, and I was like, "I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have a booth here. I'm not. I'm
not
the guy.
That's not my job."
We did work because I had a lot of friends in there, and I hated the idea of my friends failing.
Me too.
So I was like, I will help. And I was in the baby step of who I am today, of my company and all of that. So I was like, I'm going to put all my... And I met Trish.
Yep.
And
shout out Trish.
Yeah.
Sins, check her out. She's performing 418. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. I clicked with her. I thought she was pretty cool. I didn't want her to fail. Yeah. So I was like, hey, let's do it. La Diva was my friend.
La Diva, Gina.
I had a bunch of other people. So I was like, I don't want them to fail. So I came in and everybody thought that I was your replacement, but I was like, no, I'm not. And some of them took a hostile position against me. I was like, how are you getting upset on me trying to help you?
It's not like you took my job or anything.
And I was like, I don't even know what happened with Juan. At that moment, I didn't have your number.
Yeah.
And what she was telling me didn't make sense either. So I was like, I don't really want to get in their fight or whatever happened. I want to help whoever I can. But
I have a video of that whole conversation.
You do?
I do. She called the cops on me. So remember when the vendors were doing the Youth Entrepreneur Day?
Yeah.
So Gina wanted me to come out and record because I'm a videographer as well. So I came out to do some videography for them. Get all this stuff. She comes out of her office and starts cussing me out from across the mall.
I remember I heard that. I heard them saying one was here and she went ballistic. And
she went ballistic.
Oh my God.
She called the police. They had me trespassed. Except the officer. Thank you. I'm not gonna say your name because you hooked the brother up. He put Juan, some crazy last name. I'm a 4'11" female, and I'm white. And he's like, don't worry about her, bro. She's crazy. And I'm like, you are awesome, dude. Yeah. Like this is not this pink paper is not me. I can walk back in this building. Yeah. Fine, whatever.
Okay.
But I actually have that video still saved on my phone from her going. I was filming these kids, starting a business, doing some amazing things. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. It was a lot of crazy stuff that happened. So that's how I met you, and how I met Trish. And I don't know if you know anybody that works with you now from there.
I mean, I still am close to a lot of people that were from there. Yes, yeah.
Well, I that's how I met you. My friend, she kept saying, Juan is such a good guy. He has a podcast and this and that.
I like your friend.
At one point, I was like, are you serious?
I have a podcast.
I had a podcast and I had over 300 episodes. And, and I was in Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, iHeart. And I was like,
everything.
You don't even think about me. And you're talking about this guy you just met here. And after that, I don't know how, I kept seeing you. You kept popping up everywhere.
It's AI.
Everywhere. And I was like, what is this guy? And I was like, well, I always felt like something happened. And I was like, I got to meet him and I got to talk to him to see if what they were saying was real, but obviously not.
Right.
And I was like, hey, in fact, the other day I went to the paddock market. Not that you say that. This lady, she said I was Juan. I was like, lady, Juan is, I'm like double his size.
And you don't have a beard.
Yeah, and she's like, ain't you Juan? I was like, no, I'm Victor.
Glasses, no beard, and bigger than
me.
Are
you, where you come from?
Colombia.
Colombia.
I'm Colombian Ecuadorian.
Okay, I'm Puerto Rican. So.
See, I mean, we're both.
Yeah.
Same color.
I'm brown.
You don't even have tattoos.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't even know how you get us confused. I guess because we're Spanish.
Yeah, it could be.
But
because my Spanish is so fluent.
Yeah, and my English is so good. My English is very good looking. But I kept seeing you on your side making your own statement, and I saw there was an event you did. Oh my God. I had an impression that I was watching, and I don't mean this disrespectful or anyway. You know, it's just I don't have a great vocabulary for this.
That's perfect.
But it looked like a circus.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God, look at all of this. And I wanted to go.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if you was mad at me because of what they said.
No.
I was like, I don't want to go there and then get humiliated.
No.
And I'm just trying to be your friend or cool, support you. And I was like, what the heck? And I saw all of this
randomness.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, it's so much.
Yeah. Yeah, and the whole thing about people talking trash and then making people think that something. Just please come talk to me.
Yeah,
life is too short to hate anybody or be upset with anybody. Yeah. Someone messaged me yesterday and was like, I know we haven't worked together probably because our conflicting interests, opinions, blah blah. Blah. I didn't even know we had conflicting opinions. Yeah. I'm just busy. That's it. If you want to work with me, just say, hey, Juan, are you free on whatever day? Let's do something. I'm probably going to say yes.
Until you get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to probably say yes because I love working with the community and having fun. Isn't that what we're here for?
Exactly. No, it's crazy, man, because people nowadays it's like that. And I was like, this whole scenario, and I was like, I wasn't even part.
Yeah. I've talked to you maybe 2-3 times.
Yeah.
In that whole entire time. Yeah. It was never an issue.
I think you told me, hey, this is where I record my podcast. Mm-hmm. I could invite you later. Yeah. I'm going out right now. Perfect. And then I saw you again, and then...
That's it.
Yeah. I was like, what's going on here?
Nope. I think I was only there for about a month. And then after I met you, I probably saw you 2 more times, but a week after that, I was out. She gave me 12 hours, or she was going to take my stuff and resell it. To remove everything.
Wow, that's crazy.
I was like, okay. And I just moved everything right then there in 30 minutes. And I was like, good luck, bye. Not my problem. Not my problem, not my circus. But this random life is my circus.
Give us your, do a shout out for your social media and everything.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching Boricuas Ocala.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invite. My name is Juan Gonzalez. This Random Life is a local community group for the artist, for the business, for a vendor, for whoever you are. We are here to support you. From the very beginning, we would introduce people like magicians, musicians, drag queens, or anything that's out there. We like to figure out who you are, where you've been, what you're going through, and how you want to succeed. And that's the other half of the business. We are here to help you with social media, with help you with local events, with helping you with just getting yourself out there. This Random Life first started at the beginning of COVID, and I had over 300,000 followers. And the biggest problem I have with social media is that a lot of them are fake. So I started over with This Random Life, and now our following is Central Florida based. We have, in the past 90 days, we had 220,000 views from Central Florida, and we have over 48,000 people watching our show.
Nice.
Now, how do we help you? Social media, events, and things like that. We have a team of singers, dancers, burlesque, social media, artists, food trucks, vendors, locations, venues. If you want to do something wild, if it's a simple thing as a birthday party or a corporate event, an art gallery, Jello wrestling, whatever you want to do, we can figure it out. We can get it out there. We can promote you. We can get you out there.
I saw the Jello wrestling.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Yeah.
Cool. Jello wrestling's a lot of fun. It is edible. It is safe to eat. Yeah. Just don't eat it. People have been in it.
And Trish too. I met her doing
painting.
Yeah.
Yep. She's an
drawing
artist.
caricatures and whatever.
Yeah.
And then I saw her. She does the fire and all that extra stuff, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. She's a great artist. Yeah. That is what we're here for, is to help artists grow. Shout out to Samantha Bender, a sister from another mister. She came to me always being able to MC and host and stuff, but we've been able to grow, and now she's doing her own shows at Muddy Lotus. Shout out. And our team just keeps on growing. Right now, we have a good friend over here that you don't see, but she's over there, Jen St. John. I remember meeting her, and she, at the very beginning, she was a lot. She was a lot, but she was such a wonderful human being. And now I am so proud of her to be able to actually maintain a show, host a show, perform a show, sing, drag, dance, whatever it is. She can kill it. She can kill it. And I love being able to be that team that never says anything negative about you. I mean, we love you, so obviously we're going to correct an issue. That's only fair. If you're doing drugs and you're like going to die from an overdose, if your friends are like, he's fine, that's not your friends. Yeah, that's not your friends.
Exactly.
So that's all we're here for, is to make sure that we all succeed. And one day, I know, maybe in the next couple of months, not even one day or next year, she'll be able to host her own show from beginning to end, no problem. And that's what we're here for. Success in every step of the way. Right?
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
A little bit of why I communicated with you is because I have an event.
Yeah.
In the beginning of August, and I would like to get more help.
Yeah.
Mainly telling the people.
Very important.
We have a bunch of free resources for them.
Okay.
Also is because I feel like an outcast in my community.
I get that. I get that.
So I'm just trying different things, you know. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I don't feel like I fit. That's it. No explanation, you know.
Yeah.
But I like what you've been doing, man. I like the wrestling. I like all of that. It was like I have so many questions. Like, how do you get all this? Like, what's your background? Where do you come from?
So I actually, of course, I come from South America. I'm not an American. I am an American citizen. I wasn't until I was about 17. But growing up in Georgia, I was going to like the teen club. I was going and meeting a bunch of different performers, being very good at, just being able to conversate and find out what people like, what don't like, And then I moved to South Florida, where it's a lot more fast paced than when I was a kid. Yeah. I mean, it's like Miami. If you guys live in Ocala versus going to Miami, like you will lose your mind with how much faster it is. Like they don't go to sleep until like 5 a.m. and then they get up at 9. A lot of you guys would be like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like power nap. So of course I've always been on this very fast paced thing, getting to know people, getting to communicate. It wasn't until I moved to Colorado and it actually was like, it kind of clicked to me. Like, I want to do this podcast. I've noticed that a lot of people feel out of place in their community, not because of, of course, we're all weird. We are all weird. Not a single one of us in this world is not weird. You can fake it all you want. I promise you're probably weird when you shut the door. But we're here to make that normal.
Yeah.
You should not feel awkward in your community. And it's only awkward because you don't really know like your full community yet. Like I said, 400,000 people in this town alone. You can be a big part of it. You just have to get out there, find out who you are. Authenticness is the most important key to it all, because you can fake yourself all you want, but then all you're going to bring back from that is other fake people who can fake it with you.
Exactly.
We don't want that.
You attract that.
Right. You attract what you're putting out there. And we don't do that. Our group is a bunch of black sheep, but we all have heart of gold. Like every single one of us will give you our shirt. We'll give you our last meal. We'll give you a ride. I've had friends drive hours away to go pick me up so I don't end up in jail. Not like I was like drinking and driving or anything, but like, long story short, it's very random and crazy.
Yeah.
And like we all are good people. And if we just had a community of that growing constantly, we'd be able to solve like world hunger, homelessness, veteran problem. Like it's just a thing. So yeah, that's August, you say, right? What is it?
Yeah. The 1st.
August 1st, but what is it?
It's
I heard human resources, so you got
it's a back to school bash.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little bit of a field day. It's gonna be games this year. We're gonna have people playing games or whatever.
I love that.
The main attraction will be we're giving and donating backpacks full materials.
Yeah, that's great.
Basically, it's having a mother with 5 kids. The backpacks could go up to like $50 times 5. It's not something affordable for them.
Not at all.
I know the city gives them some supplies. I know some other entities do it too. That's great and dandy. We're not competing.
Right.
We're trying to help.
There should never be any competing
we're not,
or helping people.
We're not competing. Nope. We're trying to help. The purpose of this is not to the city don't do it no more. No, that's not it.
Right.
We're just trying to help a little bit like everybody else, you know?
No,
like
I agree.
The city and in the past we have barbers. I don't know if we're gonna be able to have barbers.
I can help you.
They were a little bit of hostile.
Yeah, you have to find the right people. Yeah. I mean, like in any group, there's always going to be the people that, I'm the best one. Yeah. Like you, maybe, but in town.
And we lost our main bouncy houses.
Okay, maybe able to help you find that too.
But we decided, hey, we could do a field day. We could have them running. We could have games. We could have people sponsoring different activities. The priority is the backpacks. We have them. The supplies. We have them. We will have food. We will have. We're trying to have vendors that be oriented towards that too. Yeah. And help
back to school books.
Exactly. Art. Sponsors and all of that. So basically that's it. You know, we're just trying to give a little bit back to the community.
Do you have a location yet?
Yeah.
Of where
it's gonna be here.
It's gonna be here.
1700 Northwest 60th Avenue, Ocala, Florida.
Let me just do a quick shout out for this place. This place is beautiful. Yeah. Like outside is so beautifully green and wonderful. There's some trees. There's a big park. In here is so loungy, so relaxing, so nice. I love this place.
That's
this
the
place
purpose
is a really good place.
That's the purpose.
It's very welcoming. I love it. Yeah. Cool. I definitely want to help. Like I told you before, I would love to do something to help the homelessness. Did you know Ocala is the fastest Central Florida town growing in Florida right now?
I read that the other day.
Guess what else that means?
Homeless.
Our homeless community is also growing as fast as our not homeless community.
I was helping some people downtown, but I have a little bit of an issue where I can mobilize a team of people and it be random. Oh, tomorrow is going to be here. Next month is going to be there. I need some consistency for the people who come to me. Yeah. Not me. I adapt. I will go to the middle of the forest if I have to.
Yeah, agreed.
But there's a community there. We should go there too.
Yeah.
But if I invite people from like the Chamber of Commerce, or if I invite doctors and nurses.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll my eyes.
I can't just tell them, hey, meet me in Tuscaloosa Park and we'll go from there, you know?
Yeah.
They don't work like that.
No.
Not me. I don't make the rules. If they're gonna help in their own terms, you know? Right. So consistency wasn't like always the best.
Right.
So I've been trying to get back into it where like, hey, we're gonna meet here every other Saturday or every 3 Saturdays and more specific, more located, you know.
So then people can make it.
Yeah, so that way I can invite and send flyers and complicate people, but I haven't found it yet. But I'm a full
you're
supporter.
In it. Yeah, you're in it. I'm 100% too, and I would love to do stuff like that. But once again, you need the team, you need the background, you need the help and support, you need the resources to be able to even do something like that. Which I commend you. I think last year, the year before, I spent. I really try to do this Jesus walk with Jesus, where we can just go and just donate food, clothes, shelter, whatever to the unhoused. But then people, religious people, community people, this people, those people, whatever people, they always had an issue with working with another community. And I'm like, that's not what is the problem here?
You're preaching to the choir. What is it that when they are always telling you, you gotta do this, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, and when you do it, literally we prayed, God, we need help. He sends help, and it's like you say, no, I don't like that help. Send me some.
Yeah, send me some. It's the drowning man story.
So
I sent you a boat. I sent you a raft. I sent you a helicopter. What else do you need?
My dad will tell me that's a story from the Bible. I'm like, okay. So what's the purpose of calling it Jesus Walk? What does that mean to you?
So good question. So to me, I believe the Bible has been written by a lot of men.
Yeah.
It's been changed many times. But the one story I can always agree on is how Jesus treated other people.
Yeah.
Jesus Walk isn't so much of being a religious thing where we're going to pray and do that. That's not what people always need. I mean, I think it's good to do it, especially with people. Sometimes people need that kind of hearing, that someone to know that they care enough to take some time out of their life, whatever, doesn't matter. It's just the walk. Who did Jesus hang out with?
Mm-hmm. Everybody.
Yeah. It wasn't just the people that were clean at church or with money.
In fact, I think he had a little bit of beef with them.
Yeah, he did. I believe he flipped some tables at some point. But, you know, he hung out with hookers. He hung out with thieves. He hung out with pimps. He hung out with people who cause problems because you know what? This world's an evil place. This world's very dark and it's so easy. It is so easy for you to take time out of your day to do something bad.
Yeah.
The challenge is to not do it and find a reason to do positive things in your community and not be so hung up on thems and the others and the those and the.
Yeah.
If you have enough time to other people, you have too much free time on your hands.
I say the same thing. If you got time to look at somebody else, you're not doing it right.
No, you're not.
You got to worry about you and you. That's it. Don't worry about them or no, just worry about you. So how did you build your team? It's a question I've been running in my mind. It's knowing all these events and all of these. How what did you do? What's your equation to put a good team together?
Cut people off. I'm just kidding. Shoot.
Random.
Yeah, kind of, sorta. The people approach me, and I'm empathic. I kind of, hang out with you, and I get to know you. I always welcome everybody. I'm gonna always forever welcome anybody who wants to be part of the team. A band of misfits. Yeah, I have no problem. Band of misfits, a group of weirdos. I'm fine with all that. I just want good people. And people will come and be like, "Oh, I'm gung ho for this," but then they don't really try. They don't really push. They're negative about everything.
They don't show up.
They don't show up. I'll let you stick around for a couple months, but eventually I know that you're weighing the team down, and I'm not going to be mean. I'm just going to be like, "Hey, maybe in the future when you're ready, when you have more free time, we can work as a teammate." But whatever. How I find my team is that they come to me and we work extremely hard. We communicate a lot. We love each other as family members. We care about each other. We will go above and beyond for each other. Man, I don't know. My team's literally growing all the time, and it's a group of 8 people now? Yeah, 8 to 10 people. I love all of them very much, but I can't be. You can't look at your team and be like, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. Some people are just living life, and you can't hold people to a scrutiny or a hard thumb, especially if you can't do it yourself. Yeah, some people are just trying. Some people can't even try that hard. Sometimes they're medically not capable of being able to do as much as everyone else, and that's okay as well. Yeah. But guess what? They show up and they applaud. Yeah. Guess what? Those are the best people around because they don't have to come out, but they do, and they show up anyways to just say, "I love you guys." That's team quality material right there. I almost name dropped somebody, but I know who you are. You know who you are.
You know what happened to me? Going back a little bit to close that chapter of the Ocala Mall.
Yeah.
We did a back to school in the Ocala Mall.
You did? I remember that.
I don't know. We should say this.
You almost took yourself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. This will do that to you. How did you? Because it's so funny.
You read my mind.
I have this discussion with people all the time before we ever do a show. It's like the month before the show, I'm like, "Oh yeah, the show's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fantastic." 2 weeks before the show, I was like, "I'm a fraud. I'm gonna give up. I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be part of it. I give up. I'm done. And then day of, I'm like, we're gonna kill it. Yeah. This is gonna be awesome. Let's do this.
It
happens.
I put all my effort into it. The vendors there, half of them were a-holes.
Yeah.
And then we had a perfect system. Half of my team quit the night before. just because they're like that. And when I showed up, the lady changed my plans. I had a perfect plan, bulletproof plan.
Yeah, except for the lady's plan.
Yeah, she changed it.
Yeah.
There was a guy who wanted to fight me there. One of the vendors, he wanted to fist fight me.
Yep, I've been there.
I had so many people disappointed in me because the supplies went in so many different ways, and I wasn't enough.
It's one person. You're one person.
And the whole weight of the back to school in that area, which was a lot of people. Mm-hmm. The mall was packed.
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah, it was packed. Follow me. Now, I told my wife, there was a point, and I say this, I went to a corner, cried for a while, and then came back. I told my wife, I don't want to do this no more. Mm-hmm. I sent a message to the chat of all the volunteers, and I was like, hey, thank you guys. I don't want to do this ever.
Yep.
You guys got to find somebody else who wants to do this. Mm-hmm. It was such a bad experience. I don't want to be unjust, not necessarily just because of the lady.
Right.
The whole pressure.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It's a lot of pressure.
So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Maybe not. And I quit for a year and then came back the next year.
Yeah. It's hard to get away from it.
From August to August, I made it.
Yeah.
So I understand, it was a lot. Like I said, half of my team quit. Half of them showed up late. Some other ones didn't show up. And I was like, oh my God. And it was a lot. It hit me really hard in my heart, So after that, I cut my team like 3%. I'm like, I want to work with whoever I need, and that's it. Nobody else. I started new. My best friend at that point, she didn't want to talk to me ever again. So whatever. I don't even know what happened. So
it's real. It's hard out there.
I know it was a lot. It was a lot. And from there, I was like, every time I see people doing events, I see them doing stuff. I'm like, what's your secret? What do you do? Or is it that everybody struggles the same way and you just keep showing up?
You just have to keep going. At the end of the day, you just keep going. We had our first performer go to jail at 11 a.m. Wow. And we had to still do the show. And she had 2 acts to open and close the show. And we had to find a way to change that. I love her to death to this day. But whatever. Things happen. We've had police people call and hang out and scare our audience member. Oh my God, there's a policeman here. Something might happen. You just keep going. And that doesn't mean for just events. It means everything in life. You just keep going and you never wait for the right time, because the right time is right now. There's no point to be like, oh, I'm going to go to school for 4 years and then learn how to do this. No. What you should do is you should start and go to school. So then when you face that problem, you can go to school and be like, hey, I'm facing this problem right now. Let me ask someone who's had that issue. Or you find yourself some mentors. You find yourself some good mentors that's been doing it, who are successful. And you know what? Don't even ask questions yet. Just work for them. Yeah. Work for them for at least 4 or 5 shows and then start asking questions.
Be a sponge.
Yeah. Just be a sponge, be a ball bearing. I need you at front. I need you at the doors. Okay, now you're checking tickets. I need you to go check the vendors. Go walk around, check the vendors. Now you're a vendor checker. I need you to go clean up this vomit that this little kid now you're a janitor. These are all parts of being an event creator.
It's so crazy. Everything you mentioned, I went through in my 6 years of doing the back to school. This will be your 6th year.
That's awesome.
And I had everything.
Yeah.
I had a tornado once and lifted like 9 tents and flew away.
Gone.
And they were like, Victor, come over here. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Talk to God.
Just hold on.
How am I going to control a tornado? We had cops showing up in the middle of the event, and people, some Spanish people didn't have papers and they were like scared. I'm like, I don't know what to do. They just showed up. We offered them food. They were like, yeah, we're just resting.
They want to see what's going on.
Yeah, I was like, we have people getting sick on COVID. We have people getting upset at me. We have people who wanted to fight me. We have people who vomit. We have people who fainted in our events. We have people who
freak out, have anxiety.
God. You know what I had one time? I had a lady that we thought she was friends with us. she collected a bunch of money in our name, and she stole the money.
Yeah,
and then she got the people upset at me, saying things that I never said. And till this day, she works in the community.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people in our community who are gatekeepers.
Yeah,
who do not want to see other people succeed. Yeah, because it might hurt them. It's small town mentality.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Like not originally, but like have you always lived in Ocala?
No. I lived in Williston.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Which is worse.
Really, it is worse.
Smaller.
Have you ever been to a big town? Have you ever? Yeah. So
I come from Tennessee.
Okay.
Nashville, all of that. Yeah.
Nashville's fine. Ocala's Nashville in 10 years.
Yeah.
Like so, a lot of people here are still small town mentality.
Yeah.
And they're worried that if they don't. If they're not the top dog, then they're not going to be able to succeed anymore.
The way I see it is, if I don't get that idea, I'm not that person.
Right. Right.
It doesn't work like that.
No. Don't do that.
You got people like McDonald's doing their burgers, and then you got Burger King.
Right.
They don't.
Two separate things still making a burger,
but they're making two different things. Like you don't have to worry about your taste. Some people like Burger King, and some people like McDonald's.
Right.
And you know what? Some people don't like burgers
either at all. Exactly.
And I'm like, why are you doing all of this to us? Why are you?
You don't have to worry about that. Like you said, you see me all the time. You get out there, you put out flyers, you do your thing. You will find your people who want to go to your thing. 400,000 people, over 400,000 people here in Ocala. I promise you, you can fill a bar with enough people and still have enough people for everyone else in town.
And my point of being a little bit of an outcast is because I come from a religious background.
Yeah, I get that.
And I am not religious enough for the religious people. Yes. I look a lot like Jesus. I act a lot like Jesus, but I'm not what they want me to be.
Right. Same.
Which is crazy. Mm-hmm. You should be like Jesus, not any specific, And then this is not to attack anybody. It's just me. No. But it's just like, I'm not ever good enough for the church.
Yeah. But guess what? In God's eyes, we always fall short.
And then I'm not good enough for the people who don't go to church.
Right.
Right. They're like,
you're not crazy enough.
Yeah, you go to church. I'm like, what? It's just a personal decision. It's just like, I don't want to eat meat.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to drink soda. It's the same way. Right. I want to have faith in something.
It doesn't mean that you're a whole different person.
Yeah, it makes me feel like if I have a little bit of faith, everything may go better, It may help me.
It might help.
Like, no, you're not good enough. And then if you go to the church and they're like, no, you're not church enough. I'm like,
you're not church enough.
I had people having issues because I would wear t-shirts with like Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I stopped that and I started wearing shirts, like church shirts, you're too dressed. I'm like, how am I supposed to fit it?
Yeah. Why are you worried about what I wear?
Yeah. And then they're like, you're good to help us. Mm-hmm. You're good to help me. You're not good for nobody. I'm like, you seen that Jackie Chan meme?
Yeah. And it's like that. It's like that. I've seen a lot of groups, which I know it's the reason why they're not going to last that long.
Yeah,
is that they box people. They want people to be like a specific way, and the problem with that is a lot of those people aren't even that way.
And I don't wanna.
I know I'm trying to group I'm not trying to group anyone, but I'm trying to broaden. The
I don't want to kidnap your interview. I don't.
No, bro. This is your show.
But I feel like I've never spoken about this.
No, let's go.
And Spanish, obviously.
Yeah.
And now in English, I feel like I could say it.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never spoken about this. It's just like, it's so crazy. We shouldn't be like that.
But I mean, at the same time, it's not just religious people, because I get it.
No, obviously.
We always hear like those conversations where they're like, oh, religious people are so bad, blah, 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 blah. Like I get it. So is other groups.
Yeah.
Like there's people in this world that are good people, bad people, and then the people who are sick and disturbing. And the bad people can become good people.
Yeah.
They just they're just so small-minded and so closed off. I call it I forgot what I call it, but it's like blinders.
Blinders.
People wearing blinders all the time. They're like, oh, you're not this, you're not that, you're not this, you're not that, and they don't realize that like they're missing out on
There's
all
so
this
much
other
more
stuff. It's
and that's where my religious comes from. I've done a lot of stuff with the community. Mm-hmm. I'm not a guy who goes to only a church with a pulpit and all that system, and that's beautiful and that.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot of homeless. Mm-hmm. I got people who have died in my hands. I have people who I have used Narcans to revive them. Visiting the hospital. And I'm not trying to be better than anyone, and that's not the point. But I have so much exposure to everything else. Mm-hmm. It's like the movie Men in Black. Mm-hmm. You know, at the end when they open, it's like a whole universe.
Yeah, it's a whole nother.
It's the same. When I started in the church community, it was this little universe. But now when I somehow...
The more you know, the less you know.
Yeah, when I went out, I was like...
Yeah.
And when I went to church, a Spanish church, they are sometimes racist. And then I saw white people worshiping God. I was like, what? White people get to worship God too?
Yeah.
And then I saw black people. I was like, what is this?
Guess where Christianity came from.
I was like, all these people. No, but it's like,
yeah,
man, right. It broke my mind because I was like, everybody worshiping. No, you know what broke my mind for real? I went to a concert service in Orlando in the Amway Center. Mm-hmm. When I saw so many people of any nationality, I saw Chinese people, Indian people, black people, white people, Spanish people from everywhere. I was like, oh my God, this is not, the church doesn't teach you this.
Right.
This is...
Because it's written by men and taught by men.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is, and this is
and
not...
women, yeah. I'm sorry, men and women.
Yeah, and this is not, and I don't want to sound like I'm attacking the church. This is not, this is a real conversation.
Yes.
Just like the one we had before you came here.
And I agree.
It's just something that happens, and I'm just talking from my point of view. You know, I'm not talking of anybody else.
Our own opinions are our own.
Yeah, I'm entitled to my opinion.
Yep.
But when I saw it, it was just a whole different scenario. And I was like, wow, now bringing it back to what I say, you know, I want to help people. I want to do cool stuff. And it's just like, damn it, you do. Damn it, you don't.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I don't know what to do.
What you do, don't give a damn about what they think.
Yep.
And do what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, people are going to hate if you do good. Yeah. People are going to hate if you do bad. The only thing that you can do is what you want to do. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
They hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us. Same faces, but different. Same.
It's because they ain't us. Exactly. They hate us because they ain't us. That's a great saying, okay?
I grew up in a very religious household. They're no longer religious now. They've actually completely are on the opposite side now. They're like, don't believe it. It's very strange. I'm actually more religious now than they are, which is wild. I grew up in a very religious home. I was forced I got kicked out of a lot of public schools. So I was forced into private school for all of high school. I went to 3 different private schools, 3 Christian schools, and I realized that a lot of these people are fake. A lot of these people have these look at my rules that I live by, and you should live by them too. But they're douchebags.
Yeah,
and that's not Christian. That's not faith. That's not living like Jesus or being a good person. You're still a douchebag, and that's in any single group. Because when I got out of that situation, you know, I grew up and I was still in a ghetto sign of life.
Yeah,
it's also a mentality, not just a place you live.
Yeah.
I realized that, you know, I was like, oh man, forget the church. You know, there's way better people out here. And then I realized out here, there's even crazier people out there who have no connection to God and have zero fear of death. It's so much worse. And they're everywhere. It doesn't matter if it's religious, if it's in the LGBT community, if it's in the art community or the music community, or even... There's bad people out there.
Yeah.
And to be like, oh, this majority of people are all good. You're probably one of the crazy ones too.
Yeah.
You're probably not good crazy.
Yeah. You're probably not the good one.
Yeah. You're probably the one that's the reason why people have problems with people. You know? It is what it is.
So that's crazy, man. I've never spoken about this before.
It's all right. That's what we're here for. I'm not God and I'm not your mom, so I don't judge. Do whatever you want to do, man. Just don't hurt anybody while doing it.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
That's a good idea. So I saw last year your birthday. Right?
February?
Was it February?
Yeah, it was February this year. Okay. Yeah. 2 months ago.
That was mayhem.
Yeah, we had over 250 people there.
Tell me about it. What was this?
So shout out to Trevor. We did a like a birthday bash, a wicked fantasy, dark twisted fantasy.
Yeah.
We had our fire spinners dressed in demons. We had Peaches out there. She was so performative. We had Jello wrestling. We had Tink from Twisted Toy Box. She's actually the one who did the tattoo on the back of my head. I don't know if you guys can see it. Shout out to Tink. We had Jen St. John and John St. Jen doing open stage and performing. It was a blast, dude. We had a haunted house there. It's just so much fun. We like to work with the community, and this is why our shows are always so random, so crazy. Is that we just find we all talk and we're like, what should the theme be? What could it be? What's the thing? It always runs back to variety because that's what we have in this town. Yeah. In Ocala, we have a variety of artists, of singers, of performers, burlesque, drag, and nowhere to do it. So that's what we're doing, and that's how my last show is. This is how the next show. I'll show you guys that one in a minute. But that one was just so much fun. So much fun. We killed it. It was ridiculous. I wish I could even just. I can't explain it without hurting your brand.
No, I saw.
Like TikTok will be like, no, we're not posting this.
Yeah. That was crazy. It was very crazy, but cool.
Yeah. Cool. And it's a bunch of adults behind closed doors, doing what adults want to do, have fun, not hurt each other. It's just a good time. That's all we ever want from this random life is to have a good time. Doesn't matter what it is. Like I said, do you. Just don't hurt anybody while doing it.
So now let me ask you a question. Did you do an event in Dunellen?
Yes.
Was that you?
Yes, probably. For Ladies' Night, or was it for the 420 Easter show?
I'm not sure. I know you did something, and I saw the GPS. It was very close to my house.
Oh yeah.
Was it a Silver Moon?
Yes, it was at Silver Moon. Shout out to Silver Moon. Yeah, we did a few shows there. We did about 4 or 5.
They have like a little tent weird shaped like a disco, right?
Yeah. Well, it was
like a dome.
Yeah, it's a dome, but it's just a white dome, and we actually used projectors to That was ridiculous.
How was that? How was that event?
It was great. It was a really fun event. We actually ended up, I think it was a ladies' night that we did.
Ladies' night.
So we had a bunch of male review, a lot of male fire spinners, male DJs, a lot of fun games. Shout out to Brooke. That's where I met Brooke, aka Baby Mama. She's been pregnant for every single one of our shows except for my birthday, so that was awesome. So it was a lot of fun. I will say that it was a little difficult in Dunellen. There's always issues with every event, that. So there's problems there, things that we would have to, if we would do another show there, we would have to approach very differently.
Is it the city or what?
No. Something else? Something completely else.
Okay.
It would just have to be approached differently. A lot of people like to just kind of not pay for a ticket but watch the show anyways, and they'll watch through the window. They'll stay inside but watch outside.
Yeah.
But you come out and they're like, oh, I don't want to pay the fucking $10.
Yeah.
It's $10.
That's what I saw too. Your tickets are not even that expensive.
Our tickets are not expensive.
They're very affordable. I'm like, why are you not
I will say the show that's coming up on the 18th, the tickets are a little more expensive. I will say general admission is same price as always, but your VIPs are a little bit more. Your VIP, you'll get a compliant flower pre-roll. You will also get free food from Four Smokes Barbecue. You will also get hangout time in the second floor with This Random Life and all of the performers. You will get one part of your body painted. It is $75 for a reason because you're gonna get about $500 worth of stuff. Just from it. It's stickers, It's a list of things of what you're getting if you become that. And if you use a code of any of our performers, $25 goes straight into their pocket.
Nice.
And you save 20%.
Nice.
Literally a steal. The best, most controversial event in Ocala. This Random Life is hosting it.
Nice. I like it. Now, I see you have a poster here.
I do.
You want to talk about it?
The poster? Let's show the poster.
Yeah.
Bro.
Will we get banned from TikTok or no?
Oh, not this time.
Okay.
Not this time. Not for this, as long as I don't say anything too much.
What do we have here?
So, on our 420 in Wonderland at Time Nightclub, 9355 Southeast Mary Camp Road, we were having a variety show. We will have Jen St. John doing a drag show. We got Peaches. We got DJ Sean, Tequila Rose, Brittany Halstead, Coach Sly, Megan Hilt, Dee Marie, Diamond Love, Brett Golding, Hava. I love Hava. He's so funny. Trish Sins, Lily the Goddess, Dan Bennett, DJ Meraki, DJ Duke, Samantha Bender is your host, and I am as well. We have triple security. A lot of people are worried about time because there's some stuff. Triple security, This Random Life, time, and we have some UMFs. If you don't know what that means, look them up on Facebook. They are some ugly mother... UMF. And we have Balloon Dog coming out. We have compliant flour and wellness products. So, like CBD stuff for your skin or in your muscles. That will be there. We will have flour. Prizes galore. I promise you, is the best time. General admission is $20, but you will actually get the code first. I've been putting out codes secretly on our social media all week long since Monday. And this podcast will be the first one to hear the code. I set aside 100 tickets for free. 100 tickets for free, but you have to use the code IH8TRL. IH8TRL at our show. You put it in at Eventbrite, put IH8TRL, $20 off, free ticket, general admission. If you want to upgrade from general admission when you come in, just go up to the lovely ladies, Mary and Monica, and they will hook you up. $50, get you all the way upstairs. It's a lot of fun. Comedy, singing, dance, burlesque, drag. I'm telling you, if you live in Ocala and you want to see Ocala grow, not in a grow of like, oh, look at all these, oh no, stuck up people doing stuck up things and that are too expensive for anyone to really enjoy. And then when you go, it's too expensive for you to buy things when you're there. No. Let's go back in time where things are affordable, where things are fun, and adults can just have fun, adult fun. Yeah.
I'm not sure we talk about your social media. Did you do a plug with your...
Oh, I mean, I have it on the Facebook, but when you have this, I will shout you out and do the thing. If you want to find out more about This Random Life, look up This Random Life Ocala or Juan Gonzalez Ocala. You can Google me, Juan Gonzalez Ocala. I am going to be the very first one that pops up. The second one is dead, and the third one is a baseball player. So you can do that. If you want to see anything, we are videographers, photographers, artists. We have everything that you need. If you are a business, a party, a team, whatever you are a college student that wants to go and have some fun or create a party for your friends, we can do the craziest things you can imagine. Don't have to go to Tampa. Don't have to go to St. Pete. Don't have to go to Orlando. Here in Ocala, we got you.
I like that. One thing I would like to circle back is I would like to do a breaking and entering.
A breaking and entering?
Getting the paintings out of that.
We will do that.
That would be great. And maybe we could, I don't know, in the future, maybe do some art show,
Yeah, no, if whatever you, like I said, if we don't work together, it's because I'm just busy.
Yeah.
Let us actually do something in August. We are definitely going to be a part of it in August.
I appreciate it.
I would love to do that. Maybe we can do some caricatures, bring some art involved, get some vendors that can help students, moms, single moms.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the single parents out there. And art stuff is always one of my favorite things to do. Actually, on our show on the 18th, we have Ashton Turner. He's not from Ocala, but he builds sculptures with like wires and screws and like
I've seen it.
You saw that?
I've seen it.
Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
I am so excited for that.
It.
I'm so excited for that.
Now, I saw it and I was like, wow, look at this.
It's very like some people are so creative.
Yeah.
I can't. I would look at a bunch of junk and be like, it's a bunch of junk.
Yeah.
This dude literally built the most beautiful lady.
Yeah.
With the most flowing hair out of wires and scrap and screws and bolts and stuff.
And it's actually not judging any art, but actually looks very good.
Yeah.
It's not like the new art that, it's just like
what is that?
art. No, this is some good. You could. Oh, okay.
It looks like a C-3PO.
Yeah.
But artist-wise, like an artist built C-3PO.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous. I love it.
Like a female one.
Yes. There's a bunch of females and a dragon.
Yeah.
Just come check it out. IH8TRL, which stands for I Hate TRL. If you just follow my page on Juan Gonzalez, you'll see why. There's a lot of people wanting to stop this controversial show. Like I said, it is 420 friendly. It is drag friendly. It is LGBT friendly. It is comedy friendly. It is probably going to be a little vulgar. It's probably going to be a little wild. It's probably going to be a lot of fun. So a lot of people don't want this to succeed. We need y'all. We've been helping a bunch of TRL stuff for the community, but we need y'all's help. If you want more drag shows, more comedy, that you can say whatever you want without being flagged, come out to the show, please. Please come out to the show. Yeah, it's wild. I got some messages from some Republicans, from some really like, oh, drag, oh, compliant flower.
You know what I always say when people come up with stuff like that? I always say they're afraid that, lies will jump into their hair.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, they're going to lie. Don't get close to me. Just stay away.
Just don't. Just leave us alone and it'll be fine. You don't have to come. Like I said, this town is big enough for all of us.
Yeah.
Don't have to do
Spanish,
that.
we say, oh my God, me pega los piojos. Oh my God,
what does that mean?
Oh my God, your lies are going to jump into me. I'm like, okay, don't get close.
Don't get close. Then.
One message you give our community, Juan, let our community have it. What do you tell them?
Love yourself, love each other, love the things you do, and love the failures that you make. All of that creates the person that you are.
Deep.
Thanks. I just made it up.
I got
Thank you, man.
I got ChatGPT over here. Thank you, Juan. Man, I wish this could expand into something greater. We will. Do crazy.
We're going to do more work together.
Yeah.
We're going to start working a lot more together.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a couple tickets for that show.
Okay, I appreciate that.
So you can come out. You can invite some friends as well. Maybe that girl that has some problems with you that you miss. Holler at your best friend. Yeah. Holler at her.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe I can find a new friend.
Hey, come out. There's definitely going to be a lot of friends out there.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of friends because it's a lot of good-hearted people with a lot of black sheeps.
Well, you're invited if you want to go. If you don't, okay.
If not, it's fine.
Yeah.
Stay your ass at home.
Well, thank you, my people. Thank you for everything. Juan, I really appreciate taking the time. I know it may not mean a lot to you, but to me, it meant a lot. At that moment in time when people were coming to me and telling me, you're not Juan. What happened to Juan? I was like, I don't know what happened to Juan. Yeah. I'm new here. I just came and I thought we were going to work together, so.
Yeah, I thought so too, but now we are.
Yeah,
now we are.
I'm very glad, man, and I thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.